our team, the competencies of our team are so diverse, and that's why we're able to kind of get into the right spaces.
Yeah.
Ethan, coming from a audio engineering background and being a producer and being in this music industry for a long time, and that's where it originated, is a very interesting concept because he understands the kind of the scrutiny behind these kinds of things. And then we have a super, super smart engineering team of complementary skill sets that allow Ethan to say what he wants and then actually being created. And then my job here is to make sure that it actually creates money. Because if it doesn't make money,
we're just that group of engineers that make something really cool
that nobody buys. Yeah, but the reason why I bring that up, why it's so important, is because a lot of times when people are getting into new technologies, it comes all pure engineering background. And if you come from a pure engineering background, the experience, they're ignoring what he's talking about right there, which is how perfect it needs to be for that specific industry and how much scrutiny is going to come. Because if an engineer creates it and hasn't been in that industry, they wouldn't understand those really, really specific concepts.
Minutiae and stuff.
Exactly. So that's why I believe that, at least for our team, we have a very well-balanced team that actually can execute what we're talking about.
And how big is your team right now?
5?
5,
One,
and then
we
you
have
got
3 of them.
and then support from Paulo as
And
well.
then so like 5
Core.
active core, and then the support around it is a
Huge,
pretty hefty
Yeah.
group of so the professor, we got a financial backgrounds, a lot of entrepreneurship backgrounds, of course, legal background. There's everything that we possibly could need. I think we have somebody we can always go to who is more or less invested into us as entrepreneurs.
That's great, guys. Yeah. So what's been your approach to get to this point so quickly, and where do you guys see yourself in the next few months?
How did we get here so quickly?
I think that's a mixture of 2 things. One, it's our personalities, because if you throw anything at either of us, we will get it done as fast as possible. And the second thing is we actually, goes kind of back to our personalities, but we kind of got challenged too. For example, everything that we've done so far, it's been a lot of the entrepreneurs in residence at UCR, as well as Scott, who's in charge of Epic, kind of giving us challenges, being, okay, you guys want to make this and you're serious about this. Show me that you're serious about this, put money, build your prototype, and do it by the end of January. So, of course, Ethan being Ethan, he did in the first 2 weeks. So he knocked that out. So the pace that we're going at is because we're getting challenged and getting pushback, and we want to prove to everybody else that we are 100% serious about this. And this is not something we just want to make a gimmick or make a licensed product or anything like that. We want to make a business, and we're serious about it. So that's definitely where the speed's coming from. And our team is all dedicated for it, so I think that's the other thing that it really kind of makes it come together. But at least on Ethan's side, I think you can talk to this more, but I feel like because our team is, the competencies of our team is so diverse, we're able to make it go faster.
Yeah, big time. Because, I mean, for example, I'll use, I was sick for a good chunk of time, like right before we came back and launched into this, which was insane. But right before that, I was stuck kind of at home, and I was bored. So naturally, I ordered some speaker components to my house, so that way I could figure out electrical engineering, the stuff needed in order to make at that point what I thought was just my dissertation project. And it took me forever. It took me 2 months to figure out how to make little canned speakers out of a used food can,
right?
Which ended up being pretty dope, but it just took me so long to kind of come up with some basic stuff. And then once we started launching into the stuff and into Edge Sound Research, and we started reaching out to these engineers who I could explain to them kind of what I've learned over this 3-month period, and they're like, oh yeah, we know how to do that. Oh yeah, I took a class in that. Oh yeah, I already did the thing. I'm like, oh my god. Where were you 2 months ago? I was trying to figure out how to do some basic shit over here, and yeah, so they enabled me. They enabled the knowledge that is required for it. The fact that I've been studying this for like 3 years enabled the wisdom that I needed to do this. Also, the people that I've met along the way who have kind of unlocked years and years of wisdom. Who said, hey, here's the research that I've done. Continue. That's unlocked a lot of wisdom. Yep. I'm thankful for my family to unlock at least some of the financial needs that we needed. Because I said, hey, this is a thing. Can I do this? I'm like, yeah, sure. Put it on this. I'm like, okay, great. They unlocked our resources to be able to do that.
Yep.
And then now it's going to be now it's kind of leading up to Val to help unlock some more of those resources and connections and bridging the gaps and oiling everything to make sure that any snag that was going to be in the road is no longer in the road. But yeah, definitely a team-based thing. Definitely just everything kind of fell in the right place at the right time.